me. Hello. And I guess today we'll be doing a playthrough of the Cauliflower Cookie update. We updated this morning, but I was planning to record the video, so I haven't actually pulled her yet. I'm gonna max her out. I'll be playing through story mode, the gacha, and her cookie trail. And that's about it. I just want to finish all the newer stuff they've added this update. This cookie genuinely finds every blooming in life so beautiful. Perhaps because she has a whole bouquet of fully bloomed cauliflower on her head. Oh, wait. I thought it's a single cauliflower, but yeah, it's a bouquet. Alright. Anyways, to this cookie, life is full of mysteries and wonders that she even welcomes a tiny jelly bug with open arms. Some tell her to study something more substantial, like how to grow more jellies, but that doesn't stop this cookie from being happily buried in research papers all day. After hearing the shocking news that the Dragon Valley has gone cold, Cauliflower Cookie stepped outside her lab for the first time ever to go investigate for herself. Her cauliflower hair might catch fire from all the volcanic ash in the air, but that doesn't stop her from investigating. This is the best research of her lifetime. On fun day, Cauliflower Cookie found a tiny white bird in her lab's garden. Assuming it was cauliflower, she put it by the sunniest window of her lab. When it bloomed, it turned out it was actually a cotton flower. Able to stay healthy without sunshine or water, this pet now stays by the cookie's side, keeping company. Life is wonderful. This is her magic candy ingredient, Encyclopedia of Life Sciences. Every time a new type of life was discovered, it was written down here. Now it has become a massive archive of an encyclopedia. Every page contains amazing information on life science. Honestly, I'm really grateful. Like, it has a 100% upgrade chance. Like, it was a pain to deal with this, before. When was the update where they put this in? Actually, I think it was this year, right? I don't know. I remember after the hydrangea update, it took away the bonus missions, which was very disappointing. There's a bunch of people complaining in like the Discord about it, I remember. No. Damn it. Okay, wait. Cauliflower Cookie, she really fits that standard of the truth of the klutzy scientist, the one who's always like so immersed in their research that they never pay attention to anything. And then they always have to get their friends or their group mates to help them out. I played the trail earlier on already. That's why you see I've already got the appropriate treasures equipped. I mean, it's a bit of a shame I don't have the Bear Stone ring maxed out. But I mean, at least I have it. I wish the... what do you call it again? I wish the magic candy was a bit more... how do you call it? Imaginative? Creative? Well, it's going to say I'm exactly unhappy about this, but it'd be nice if you had something like Sugar Glass Magic Cookie Candy. But basically, extra thrill it gave her was she got to break an obstacle every once in a while, get about 4 million, 3 million points. I can't remember exactly. But nowadays it's almost just extra points onto the original ability, which is not very fun. Cough. In my opinion, I would say that energy pets are the most annoying. Oops. Ah, damn it. Okay, anyway, as I was saying before, energy pets are probably the most annoying for me to deal with. And I have no idea why it's lagging so badly. Maybe it's because of the recording software or something, but I have no idea, you know what? Well, hopefully my phone won't explode or something. Anyway, as I was saying, energy pads are usually the hardest to deal with because it's like if you don't max them out, it won't give you the maximum amount of HP or energy points you to get for like a normal playthrough. So you usually miss like the last few skill activations because of that. Probably Cauliflower Cookie. Her skin is very similar to the pretzels. It's the whole thing that you have to choose where. Oops. Why did not activate? Alright, that's all. Anyways, her ability reminds me of what the pretzels cost. Like you have to go through this whole selection process first of the appropriate colors or painting materials, and in this case, I'm not sure what to call those things. Honestly. Research results. Well, okay. And in the end, it's like a painting here for butter pretzel. Over here, it's research results for cauliflower. The average diamond is 10. Come on, man. Okay. The Cradle of Legends. Hard mode. The text was cut off there. Alright. Ground shoes, legendary. Oh. Surprisingly enough, it's still the same combi. I get a sneaking suspicion my phone is not cut out for this kind of recording. It's lagging so bad. But you know, if if you're broke, you just do what you gotta do, I guess. Damn. Okay, every few intervals. I mean, I like those. They're very cute, honestly. They're all pastel color. They're fluffy. If you want to get like a pillow at that, you go to sleep hugging it. Yeah, I seriously suspect I'm not supposed to be using this cell phone for recording. Oh yeah, I want to see the relationship chart later. I should go check that out. The points she gives isn't too bad, I suppose. I wonder if Fire Spray's gonna appear in the new story mode update. Yeah. I mean, they did release like a legendary costume for him and everything. It'd be odd if they can actually bring him up. I'm actually kind of looking forward. I like the art they have though. I wish they allowed us to have like lobbies or like CGs of those like moving animations and stories and things. I mean, I couldn't reach Rainbow. I should be pretty clear on what the trail looks like. I'll go pull for her. Before I tell you about the treasure, let me see how much you know already. What do you know about the Dragon's Valley? It lives here, the dragon. Right, and? Don't tell me that's all you know. I don't need to know more. Wow, you really don't know what's important to get the treasure. Hey man, don't be like that. Come on. I never had a problem living this way. Same here, man. Same here. Right then, let's start with the theory lesson. I should tell you about the history of my research. No need really. Only tell me important things. But it is important. How do you think we cookies in all life forms stay sweet? I mentioned before, a special power. That's right. Through research, I learned that soil gives power to life. To be more precise, I found that there's a special type of soil that does that. The older the land, the stronger the power. That's how the treasure was made. What do you mean? Life was gathered in the ground and kept piling over the edges. Until this treasure was created one day, like a tree bearing fruit. Such research I have never seen. Well, obviously because it's an unpopular field of research. You seem to have no shame. Everyone tells me to study something more substantial, like how to grow more jellies, or whatever. I don't listen to them. I'm really not interested in what other cookies say. I only focus on what I like doing. Same thing that cookies said. Are you talking about the cookie who was precious to you? Oh boy, cauliflower. Don't touch a nerve there. Sooner or later. If you ever find this cookie, I would love to meet them. I have a good feeling we'll get along. Come to think of it, I think so too. I still have a lot to teach you, but we don't have much time. Let's dive right into practice. You can ask me about the life force anytime. Okay, no more. I think about, if I'm not wrong, this yogurt cream? Yeah, yogurt cream. Should have an epic skin. Yeah, I've seen it before, but it's nothing super extraordinary. Story mode is a pain. But I like the rewards and I'm a sucker for this game, so I play it. Are these obstacles new? Have I seen a dragon head before somewhere? Or are they using stuff from like the Pitaya update? Oh, I can't remember. Because I feel like the last time I saw these dragons definitely did not have any helmets or armor. Actually, that poses an interesting question. Like, why do dragons have armor? They don't really need it, do they? It's just for their head. Their brains. That's enough theory lesson, time to put into action. Action that I can do. Here's what's important. You'll need to infuse life force into your pepperoncino cookie. The best way to do this is have you bury it in the ground and absorb the power directly. New cauliflower, I don't think that's great. Yeah, I've seen a horror story about this before. No, if you've ever read the web novel, I think, webcomic, Tales of the Unusual. There's this one story about this poor kid whose dead body was like buried in this mountain, and it basically absorbed all this energy, and he became a giant. His dead body flattened a bunch of people, and they all died together. Sounds like an absolute nightmare. Oh my god. I will if I have to. But is that the only way? Of course not. We can't just bury a cookie like that. I did find a nice spot with the perfect soil for this occasion, but there's another way. I see, you weren't joking. I like how joking is with capital. It's capitalized. You can use a medium to transfer the power to a cookie. For you, it would be your sword. Once the sword receives the life force, the power infused in its sword will resonate with the treasure. For a bunch of questions, how do you know this will work? Like, can you just use any medium? Why not use like a random rock or something? I mean, I assume that sword is very precious to pepperoncino, so there's no need to use it. If my theory is correct, it's because life force has a tendency to circulate. Okay, I understood nothing, but I understood this to put power into my sword. This looks like a good spot. Now put the sword into the ground. Like this. Oh, don't be shy. Why don't you try shouting something cool? Ah, cauliflower. Exactly, man, you know. The true cool masters don't need to shout. Only trivial 4th grader kids do that. Trust me, it helps. Give a confident shout. You know, cauliflower cookie reminds me of one of those like aunties like downstairs, you know. I don't know, when like, what do you call it? It's like when your mother has like friends, aunties, and then they love to talk to you, and then they're like, don't be so shy, speak up, you know. Cauliflower reminds me of one of those aunties. The way she just like coaxing pepperoncino cookie into doing this. Look at him, man, he's like, ah. She's cute. Wow, very cool, but it didn't absorb any fire energy. Why? It's okay, you're just not used to it. Think of it like you're filling your dough with fire energy. Don't be too discouraged, everyone makes mistakes. I'm not discouraged. If the cookie did it, I can too. I mean, the cookie who got the power to flames, don't worry, you'll be able to get so much power to a pepperoncino cookie. I'll do anything if I can become like that cookie. Should we practice again? Shout louder and strike the swan to the ground. Rah. Great. Cook your dough until it bakes into a cookie. That means I practice forever? I only do what I want. Wow, that's very much like you, kid. I think about it, she reminds me of one of those like teenagers in the sort that who go like, Mom, I don't want to be a mathematician or a lawyer or a doctor. I want to become an artist or a musician. You know, I do what I want. I mean, they're like their rebellious face, and then they go around shouting stuff like this all the time. And then online they name their profiles like the future god of music XXX, something like that. I mean, they all got like freedom then. I don't want to go to school. I want to study music, Mom. You don't understand how important this is to me. I wonder why Cauliflower Cookie doesn't have any bodyguards. Can you imagine, like, she's literally going to an active volcanic area. She's going around doing all this dangerous stuff. And her hand's on fire half the time. And she can't take care of herself properly. That's just how it be, I suppose. Geniuses are like that. Cauliflower Cookie just mentioned that other cookies told her to study jelly making, was it? Well, I mean, something along those lines from I think there should be a cookie school somewhere out there. I kinda wish they brought back like some of the older cookies into the story. It's a bit of a shame. Because we keep on getting like new cookies each update, but I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it'd be nice if we could see some cameos of like a previously mentioned cookies. Like say for this update, maybe you could have one for like, you know, chili pepper cookie. Like they don't need to have a buff, just need to have like a small little appearance. Make it feel a bit more connected. Reminds me of that time where, what do you call it? If I'm not wrong, there's this whole drama about, not drama, but people were complaining about the timekeeper cookie story because it totally messed up the timeline. And in the relationship shop, they still had Skater know who timekeeper was, although in the present timeline they haven't ever met yet, so they're not supposed to know each other and stuff like that. You know, it's a bit confusing. and people who are a bit more plot focused are a bit more upset about that kind of thing. Well, kind of understandable. I mean, I like stories about cleaning. Oh, well, it is a kid's game, I suppose. So it begins finally. The Bronson Cookie, you remember what I said, right? Of course, I only get one chance. Because it's such a strong power, the force of rejection is going to also be strong. So don't be too surprised if that happens, and do not take out the sword until it's done. Don't worry, I'm ready. Rah. Too strong. It's the reaction of the treasure. It's trying not to spread the power through the ground. The wind is too strong, Pepperoncino Cookie. Are you okay? You know, I think you should have asked that earlier, Cauliflower. God damn it. Never mind. I won't let go of my sword. Don't try to fight it, become one with the power's flow. The life force of you, a cookie, and the life force of the treasure will resonate. Okay. Rah. My sword is turning red. The treasure's power is being sucked into the sword. We are almost there. It's filling up. The power, I feel it. The power flame. Wow, this is amazing. I have to record this thrilling moment in my research notes. Such incredible power, I've never felt it. I feel I can do anything. I feel like this wind is going to take me with it. I better return back to my tent. No, the tent is more dangerous. You're right, the tent is flying away. Follow me, I know a place. I feel it, the power of the flame deep inside my door. That's great, thanks to you for absorbing the power of the flame and the sword. It helped me tremendously with my research. I just have to see what changes this will bring to the land. But now it's certain the power sword doesn't have any negative effects on cookies. Further, I will go to find my cookie. Wait. Cauliflower just mentioned that now she knows there's no negative effects of the life force, the power on cookies. Last time she was just using Pepperoncino as a test subject the whole time. Wow, kid, you're heartless, man. Oh my god, okay. I shall go back to my lab and analyze every piece of data I've collected here so far. I can't wait to see the results. Best wishes to you and to me. I'm sure we'll both find what we are looking for. I hope we can greet each other with a happy face the next time we meet. Bye, pepperoncino cookie. Well, that's it. That's the end. Alright. That was not a very satisfying ending, if I have to say so myself. There's a lot of build up towards this whole thing. Like, we even had the whole legendary costume or whatever come out, the whole legendary treasure, and we didn't even get like a scene of him sticking the sword in the ground or anything, or even like a picture, a drawing of the treasure itself. You know, it's a bit anticlimactic. Oh well, it's a good story anyways, I suppose. I'm surprised they just left each other like that though. I shouldn't have anything else. I'm not wrong. Okay, that's it for today. Have a good day. Yeah. Bye.